And welcome everybody back to some more SkyFactory 4. We're excited to be back and be playing. Looking forward to today's episode. And I was watching some of the episodes back, and I apologize for the lag. It definitely is apparent, 100%. And I'm hoping it'll be a little better. I went in and dedicated some more RAM in the profile when I launched the game. Because I forget, it like resets every single time I launch the game, which is really annoying because I have to go in beforehand and remember to do it. But I think the main issue is just my computer's not good enough, because even with this, I didn't do a whole lot more. I could still spare a little bit more RAM, but overall, I'm still definitely experiencing it, which means you're probably seeing it. So I will do my best to make it the most enjoyable experience for everybody, but we'll see what happens. Okay, today I'm excited about today's episode. We have this nifty book and quill, and one of the things in here is a to-do list. Well, that's the only thing right now. On the to-do list was to make a storage system, and we have the bare bones for that now. We've been working on that in the last 2 episodes, and I've added something to the list that we're going to start on today, and that is to make a mob farm. And maybe it's not the best idea to keep stacking on to-do things when I haven't even finished any of them yet, but I'm really excited about doing this. For those of you who aren't familiar, mobs are just any type of creature in the game. I don't actually know, I'm not sure where that term comes from. I don't know. I'll have to look that up later, I'm curious now. But these here are all passive mobs, which means they're not going to attack me, they're friendly. If I go up to them, the squids are going to be nice to me. Maybe I should take out a few squids to help with the lag, but and then we also have hostile mobs, and those guys, as you saw last episode, spawn in the dark, and they will attack you, and they will try and kill you and take all your stuff and blow up your things and all the horrible things we don't want. And what we're going to do is we're going to make a farm for those hostile mobs, basically. The idea is we're going to create a dark room, and it's going to spawn in a bunch of hostile mobs, and then we're going to kill them and take the things they drop. And there are a few things that every mob system needs, right? So we need a way to spawn them, so that's going to be the dark room. And we need a way to kind of transport them or funnel them into a certain location. And then at that location, we need a killing or a harvesting method to be able to kill them. And then we need a collection. So we spawn them, we move them, we kill them, we collect them. Those are kind of the main basic things. And you can get pretty creative with them. In vanilla Minecraft, usually what I'll do is, you make a big box, make sure it's dark, and then I usually put little platforms with like trapdoors or something so that they pathfind off, fall down, and then I usually use water to push things around. It's pretty useful, pretty easy to get, so it's a nice way. And then usually like fall damage is a good way to harvest or to kill them. Or like magma blocks or lava. I really like magma blocks because it's like built into the foundation, but it's pretty inefficient. It doesn't kill things pretty fast. And so, but I like them anyways. And then usually use like hoppers to collect things and put those into chests. So that's what you would usually do, something like that in Minecraft. However, we are not playing vanilla Minecraft, we're playing special SkyFactory 4 Minecraft, and we have lots of different options for all these different parts of the mob system. So, I've looked through a couple of different options, and I think what we're going to do, and we're going to test them out today to see if it's actually a good idea. I think so spawn them, we're going to make a big box, like normal. And if you've noticed me gesturing kind of over here, I think we're going to make it directly over the mob farm. As I mentioned last time, these are kind of like decoration. Oh, I apologize. Bless me. The weather has changed this last day from hot to slightly cooler, and I've been sneezing a little bit all day. But yeah, these are kind of for decoration, but we also want to use them. And I was thinking, you know, what would be some good things to use for these barrels on the outside? I think definitely eventually we'll have these different ores and blocks that we're generating here passively down there. I think that's a good idea. But then I was like, ooh, you know, mob drops, we get a lot of the same thing. That would be perfect for these drawers. And it's kind of nice to see. I like the textures. They're all pretty, like these are all just blocks. Block, block, block. Kind of different shades of gray. You got blues and reds a little bit, but they're all pretty dull. Where mob drops, you have like, what do we have here? You got rotten flesh, you got gunpowder, you got bones, and I don't know what all is going to spawn based on the mob pack or the mod pack, and I don't know what's all going to be dropped, but they all have different shapes and different colors, and so I think that's going to be a good thing to display here. And its functionality, having the mob drops right in the middle, or the mob farm, I guess, is going to help with those rates. We're going to be close enough to spawn them in, and it's easy to collect. So I think we're going to build the mob farm directly over it. And kind of going with this alienish brain kind of theme, I think we're going to use a similar block palette. I think we're going to use, oh, I have some glass in here. I think we're going to use this cyan cobblestone as kind of this main structural part of the build. And then I think we are going to use these same slimy leaves as kind of an accent. And then I think I could also have some kind of wood in there, but I haven't decided yet. Maybe I'll do some kind of cobblestone like this, might actually be a better choice for just an extra like lining edge for the build. Might look nice, but for now we kind of just want to get the functionality all put together. It's turning night. Hopefully I have everything lit up, or we're gonna get attacked by some mobs pretty soon here. Okay, so with that, I think I've covered everything there. Now we're gonna go over what are we gonna do. So we have the structure, we talked about that. How are we gonna move the mobs that spawn there around? I think we're gonna go with these mob fans is what we're gonna do. And I hope you can't hear, there's a car alarm going off right now outside the window, and I have the window open currently to enjoy the cool weather we have. But we have this mob fan, and it says pushes mobs in the facing direction and can be modified with mob fan upgrades. So let's see. So yeah, that's this from this mob. Ooh, I should actually, is that from this too? No, that's cyclic. I should look up this mod. It looks like it's specifically about mob farming. It says mob grinding is the name of the mob. Anyways, so this mob fan, it pushes mob in the facing direction, can be modified with mob fan upgrades. And the area effect can be toggled in its GUI. So I really like that because we can start and then we can modify them later if we want. We can start and kind of adapt it to whatever we build up there. However we model it after our theme that we got going on. So let's test these out a little bit. I want to see if they're worth it before I get into making any of these upgrades. Oh, they have a fun little design here. You see the actual fan. Oh, they got some vents. Okay. And yep, in the back that it's gonna suck through the air. And okay. I like it. One of the questions, let's actually work with just one for now. One of the questions I had is, does this push me as well? It says pushes mobs in the facing direction, and I'm assuming this fan is the facing direction. So whichever way I face it, it's going to blow the opposite way, or that I place it, sorry. I placed it this way, it's going to blow that way is what I'm assuming. And it's not going right now. I'm not getting pushed, or maybe it is, and I don't know. So I'm gonna try. I built a lever. We're gonna test it. I think I can just put it right here. I don't think I need to put it on it. Nothing happened. Okay. Oh, that's actually really strong. And look, it has a little animation. I like that. Yeah, that's pretty quick. That is pretty nice. Okay, what is it? Yeah, so it has a GUI, like it said. Okay, so we can put upgrades here, and it says, yeah, okay, max of 10. Oh, interesting. Oh, I see. You see there's a little, okay, the icons here are slightly different. So each slot is for one of these, and then you can have a max of 3 in that slot. Okay, that makes sense. And then what is the show area? Okay, it shows the area. That's what the show area does. Yeah, that's what it kind of felt like. It's pretty short. I think 5 blocks here, starting out. That's not too bad actually, but we're gonna want probably better to that. We want to build a pretty decent mob farm. Ooh, and here's an important thing when it comes to mob farms. Another aspect of them, especially when you're just starting out like this, and if you kind of have a permanent location, you want to build your mob farm where it can be added on to. It can be expanded, whether horizontally, vertically, other directionally. I think that's all of them. I mean, you got diagonally, but that's just a combination of the two. But you want to be able to expand it. And since we have this kind of blank area everywhere, that's not going to be a problem. We can expand up. I don't think we're going to expand too far outwards. I think we're going to kind of try to keep it in this general area just right above here. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. But then with that, I think we're going to want slightly more. I think we're going to set the longitudinal, the horizontal direction, longitudinal and latitudinal. Those are hard words, and I don't actually remember which is which. Anyways, we want to set the horizontal direction and then expand vertically if we need to, I think is the idea. So then I think we want to upgrade these guys with, oh, the width would be nice. Ooh, feathers. We have some chickens now. We did make that farm. I wonder if there's an easier way to get, okay, it looks like it's all iron and feathers, and then this one needs redstone. This is the distance modifier. And that's the main one we want, I think. And then yeah, the width modifier, that's actually great. I think we definitely want that. Okay, then I'm trying to plan out based on what we have here. So we can have up to 10 upgrades, so 15 out. How wide is this? So this is the center, then we have one. And actually we'll do a 3x3, I think, drop down tube. So really we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this would be the edge of the fan. That's pretty small. 1, 2, 3. I think we probably want to go at least 3 more, so like 8 basically. Is that right? That's an even number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I think we do want 8. So I think we want to build, or craft rather. And here's the tricky part. How do I want to do this? I think almost, while I'm thinking about it, I think I'm almost going to do like a plus sign. So just like a hallway that way, hallway that way, hallway that way, and a hallway towards me, kind of in the sky. And then I think we'll have maybe 5. If we're gonna do, no, that'll work. It's okay, they can overlap a little bit. Maybe, yeah, 5 wide. So then that would be, the walls would come out to here. I could see that. I could see that. I was originally thinking 3. What does the width do? Width plus 1. Is that plus 1 in both directions? Is a question I have. Let's make some of these, if we can. Feather, chicken essence. Ooh, we can get it. Oh, that's easy. Bert is still over here. He's still left his post. He used to be here with the market. Can I actually access the market from him? No, it has to be from the market block. He's just Still having a staring contest, and I've been watching. He has not blinked. He's still in the running, but the post, man, it's a formidable opponent. I tell you that. Okay, let's. It looks like we can just do. Yeah, we can just trade feathers or seeds just straight for feathers, which is amazing because we can get lots of seeds really fast. So let's do some feathers. Yeah, that was easy. Okay. Yeah, we have 64 feathers. We might need more. I'm not sure. I think what we're going to do then, we're going to try to just use, I've built 16 mob fans. I think for each layer, let's just plan to use 4. And then we put in 2 of these mob fan upgrades. If they add on to each side 1, then we only need 2. That'll go from 1 to 3 to 5 wide. And then we'll need 3 of these guys for each fan to get those 8 blocks. And so that will result in a total of 2 of these for each. So we need 8 mob fans, 3 of these for each, so 12 of these ones. Oh, I'm calling them mob fan upgrades, but they're all mob fan upgrades. But the distances, we need 12. The width, we need 8 for now, for each layer. So let's do that. Let's get some more iron maybe. And we don't need 21. We're just gonna do 8. There we go. That's the width, right? I'm doing the right one. And then let's build or craft. I keep saying build today. I don't know why. That's interesting. We need 12 of these. What are we short on? Feathers. Let's go get some more feathers. Bert, we're buying some more feathers. I hope you don't mind. Okay. Feathers. Hello. There we go. 22. We don't need that many right now. But it's good to always buy more. And then we just want 2 more of these. Actually, I should have tested them before I bought all of them because maybe we don't want any. We'll see. Let's throw some of this back. Organize. My inventory is so messy. I need to get a backpack so quick. Okay, let's see what these do. So I'm gonna put in, right? Yep, I saw that right. It did both sides. That's perfect. Do that again. Look at that. 5 wide. And then 1, 2, 3. And 8 long. It looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold the phone. Hold the phone right now. That's 5. Six. Wait, what? Max of fruit. Wait. Why am I putting? What's happening right now? Wait. Distance. Width, right? Wait. No, distance. What? I'm so confused right now. Okay, 2 of those. 1, 2, 3 of those, right? It didn't go any further. It didn't go any further. Still just there. What is going on? Oh. Oh, wait, what? Why is it stopped by torches? That is interesting. I wonder if this, no, but it's part of the torch. I don't even know, but it looks like it's working. It looks like it is working. It's just getting blocked by this torch here for some reason. That's kind of funny, actually. So I think this is going to be great, actually. I think this is going to be what we want. And then we'll need a way to power it. So we'll actually make a bunch of levers. Let's just do it right now. Perfect. So we have a way to move the mobs. That's great. Check. So we have the structure, we have the moving. Now we need to be able to kill them, to harvest them. And I'm going to use these diamond spikes, is what I've crafted, and so that's what I'm going to use. I looked at a few. I just typed in spikes. Maybe there's other things. And I saw iron spikes, diamond spikes, and iron spikes. This one looked like the best. It says it gives experience and player only drops. That's great. where iron spikes do not count as player kills. But let me actually look at this mob grinding utils mod at mob. What do we have? So we have the masher. Okay, so this is the upgrade, it looks like, of the iron spike. And okay, it uses the iron spike and it mashes them up. That's actually, and it's enhanced. Ooh, this is actually, I think, what we want. I think I just crafted a bunch of stuff for no reason. Because look, we can put looting, fire aspect, smite. This is definitely what we want long term. We might just want to make it right now. Yeah. Ooh, I made a mistake. And then we also have dark oak stone. Wait, what? Anyways. Oh, and an entity conveyor? Whoa. Hold up. Hold up. Mobs can spawn on this block? That is so much better than these fans. What am I doing? And it's just a slime ball? We have wait. Man, I'm so old-fashioned. I'm trying to do things based off. Is that the right slime ball? Can I do that? Hold up. Slime ball, pink slime, slime ball, slime ball, slime ball. Is this a slime ball also? It is, yeah. Ooh. Guys, do we change our plans? I had this planned out and we just tested all these things. But this might actually be better. Long term, yes. I think for now we're gonna go forward with this plan since we've already planned it out a little bit and are testing it. And I also kind of chose it with the color palette in mind, but we're not gonna see a lot of it. And this one matches anyways. Nonetheless, oh, that's cool though. It can be upgraded. I think we'll probably end up switching that out long term. We'll see, but I do want to test these out. So we have these diamond spikes. We're gonna put them down. Where are the spikes? Where are the spikes? Oh, powered by redstone. Hold up. That's actually kind of weird. Why are the spikes powered by redstone? That's a satisfying sound. I like that a lot. Wait. Okay, it does damage me. I'm trying to see. Look, it's so funky the way it's rendered in, because look, that spike I think goes in that slot. That's kind of trippy the way they like fade in and out. Weird. I could just do this all day. I love this sound. That's actually awesome. Okay, and it does damage to me. It knocks you back also. That's interesting. And I am wearing full armor and it's taking half a heart each time, so not too bad at all. Probably not as good as this mob masher, which is kind of disappointing. But I think if I want to, I'll change it out off camera. And let's just run with this for now. The last part is how do we pick things up? We're just gonna do hoppers if they work. I need to test if it can pick things up through spikes. So let's say we have our spike. Oh, interesting. How am I gonna power the middle one? I didn't think that through. Oh, excuse me, sir. I wish I had a toggle. I could toggle them to be default on. There we go. So we are gonna power, yeah, okay, we power like that. So let's say we do that and a mob falls down and lands on it. Oh, too far. Yeah, then it's gonna pick it up. Okay, so it can pick it up through. I like that. Now that I'm thinking about it, do these go on sideways? Ooh. Not only, oh wait, is this powered still? I was gonna say, not only do they do sideways, but for some reason they are default activated when they're sideways. But I just had the block on. Okay. Interesting. That might change my design a little bit. Let me see, if we fall down on the side like this, Oh, sorry. Is that gonna hurt me? Yes. Okay. I like that. I think I know what we're gonna do then. And we have to make sure not to lock the hopper with our redstone signals. I don't think that should be a problem, but it possibly could. Especially for the middle one, but I think I have a good idea, a fine idea for that. So then let me look, how are we on time? We are about out of time actually, because I don't think there's going to be a lot I'm going to edit out of what we've been through. I hope you enjoy going through kind of some more of the process of learning some of these mods and what's going on. And we've pretty much got everything set up. I think I'll probably build the structure a little bit off camera and then include you guys in the actual functional part of the build. But I do think that's going to do it for today, for this episode. I'm really excited to get this mob farm done. It's going to be awesome. And I honestly don't know how much it's going to help us. I don't think a lot of the resources we need will come from mobs. But there's definitely going to be something that we need. And so it's good to get started on building kind of a stockpile now instead of later. So we are going to call that an episode. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have an amazing day. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, let me know if you have any suggestions about what I'm doing here, or anything I'm misunderstanding about the explanations I gave. I'm always happy to learn. And you have a great day. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.